Alright, so we'll be making some quinoa porridge. This is our milk source, coconut. This is quinoa and oats. If it is that you have any gut issues, leave out the oats. I don't really use oats much, but I'm using it in this batch. If you're going to use oats, try to get gluten-free. This here is the nuts and seeds. Sesame seed, 2 tablespoons, 2 tablespoons chia seed, 3 tablespoons almond nuts, 2 tablespoons flaxseed, and 2 tablespoons of pumpkin seeds. I think it's 2.5 of this because I love the pumpkin seeds, rich in zinc and magnesium. Alright, so season the pot to use cinnamon powder, cinnamon sticks, cinnamon leaves because I love cinnamon, and cinnamon is an amazing parasite killer, and also bay leaves. Nutmeg is in it as well. I grated half of a nutmeg, and this is the base before throwing in everything else. And I would normally put a couple of soursop leaves, but I'm out currently. I don't have any dry ones, so this is the current base. So I start by making the coconut milk. Ox the coconut, cut it up and put it in water, and now we're just gonna blend. Strain in the coconuts. Alright, so for the quinoa and the oats, it's mostly quinoa. It's 1 cup of quinoa and about half a cup or a quarter cup of oats, because quinoa is the real base of this. It's really quinoa porridge. Alright, so we're throwing in the quinoa and the oats together. And now we're gonna throw in some of the coconut water, not all of it, some of it, to blend. Alright, most people just use the quinoa without blending it. I don't like that texture, so I created my own. So I blend it to get a creamy texture for my porridge. So here you just blend it out until it is smooth, and then we'll be throwing this in the pot. It looks like a punch at this point. Just throw in the nuts and seed in the same container. You can actually blend all of it at once, but I rather separate it. So I'm just throwing in, using the rest of the coconut milk with the nuts and seed. I'm gonna give it another blend. And I added some purple sea moss gel that I made, so I'll be blending this together and then throwing this in with the rest of the mixture. So now we're throwing in the nuts and seed mix with the coconut milk and the sea moss gel, and this is the mix so far. You may see a few clumps, that's fine, just continue stirring. They get less and less, so just throwing this in. And then when you start to stir, everything blends in so beautifully. We usually do plantain porridge, but since the Star Melissa plantains are very scarce, so we've been making different porridges. I have made quinoa porridge before, but now I make it more often, and my family actually loves it better, so we'll be sticking to this one. And it's very nutritious, lots of minerals and vitamins, especially with all the nuts and seeds and sea moss gel that has been added. Quinoa in itself is a full, complete protein. It has all 9 essential amino acids, so it is very nutritious. It is protein rich and just very healthy. So this is what our nice creamy quinoa porridge is looking like. All natural plant-based ingredients, fortified with sea moss gel, nut seeds, flaxseed, chia seed, sesame seed, pumpkin seed, almonds, and the milk source is coconuts, straight coconut milk made from scratch. So this is what it's looking like, and we're gonna sweeten it now with honey, and it's so good. I tell my family prefer this over all of the other porridges I make. So this is it. This is our favorite porridge.